Good evening, people, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you all had a good, I don't know what that was about, good happy new year celebrations. Along with it now being 2024, the transfer window is now open, and this is the month that pretty much most of my life supporting Arsenal has let us down. We can even look as recently as last season, we're in a title race, we signed Leandro Trossard, who I was buzzing about, and then we signed Jakub Kiwior and Jorginho. Now, this transfer window is pretty clear to see most of the season, most of last season, and even as close back as the game against Fulham last night, we need a lot of players. A lot of them players probably being a striker, that's the most obvious one. In my opinion, we need another centre-back to cover Gabriel and Saliba. Another, if we're going to sell Thomas Partey, or even hopefully keep him, a Thomas Partey-esque midfielder, because look, I like Declan Rice, but he can't control the midfield on his own. That's clear to see. That's been clear to see against West Ham and Fulham. And in my opinion, another right winger to cover Bukayo Saka, because, and even challenge him for his first team spot, because he has been, if we're being completely honest, shit this season. And so is Gabriel Martinelli on the other side. You've got the likes of Leandro Trossard not getting hardly any chances in this team. But look, we need, I think the main obvious target for number 9 position is definitely Ivan Toney. There's been reports recently saying that we got to sell to buy, we're about to breach FFP. Sort of bollocks if you're going to ask me, because it's sort of the fact that these rumours weren't a thing when the summer transfer window ended, and the fact that towards this window now, in my opinion, they're just making excuses for the window, and it's nothing new. How many times have we seen us actually go out and spend good money in a window? If I'm not certain, the last time we actually spent a good amount of money in the January window was Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang in about, 2017, 2018, something like that. That's the only time we spent a decent amount of money on one player. But look, we could sure do his goals right now, I can tell you that. And look, hopefully we do get Ivan Toney. Obviously the reports are saying that it's either between us and Chelsea. In my opinion, I think if he was to go to either club, it probably would be Arsenal. I'm holding my breath on saying that though, because Chelsea got a lot of money, but I just don't see why he would go there, because if we're being completely honest, they're in a complete mess in a minute, even more than us. But if you're asking me what I want most in January, it's a new manager. But obviously we're not going to get that, so Ivan Toney is probably the next best option. With regards to midfielders, I think the one that sticks out most is the man that absolutely bodied our midfield last night, João Palhinha. In my opinion, we've got to get him. He's strong on the ball, technically gifted. You can tell, because even when he was playing for Sporting Lisbon in Portugal, I believe it was, he looks half decent. I remember seeing a few sort of videos of him when he was playing there. He looks half decent. And then defender, I'd probably go with Joachim Andersen from Crystal Palace. Not a name that's sort of, it's not in everyone's mouth at the minute, but in my opinion, very, very, very good defender. And we should be going to Crystal Palace, blowing the bag at them, and then getting Andersen from there. But look, do I think we'll do it? No. Do I think we'll do any good business? Definitely not. Do I think we'll sign a player? Probably some random Brazilian kid that we've never heard of, and hopefully then they're going to hope he comes good, like Marquinhos and them lot. But look, we'll see what happens. It's going to be an interesting long month. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, but look, we're hoping we can fix up soon and try something, because we need our squad yesterday looks absolute shit. And also, speaking of defence as well, we'll just bring Kieran Tierney back. I mean, we haven't even got an orthodox left back, and we're relying on Zinchenko and Jakub Kiwior. But look, what do I know? Anyway, this manager clearly knows best. But yeah. But look, make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll share the content around. Next video will probably be definitely the Liverpool preview for the FA Cup, but I will try, you know, do some other videos in the meantime just to get the upload schedule sort of going again. But that's all from me, and I'll see you in a bit.